Hello, I'm Paddy from creativemedia.org.uk, and I've just done something horrible to my Bosch orbital sander. This is a Bosch model PEX 420AE, but I suspect the same applies to lots of different sanders, so if yours has gone wrong like mine has gone wrong, this might help you. Yeah, mine has lost power, so I'm sanding away happily, and then it sort of goes, keeps slowing down. Great sound effect. I've been listening to a lot of sanding over the last few hours, and I've taken, where's it gone? I've taken the main sanding plate off it, which I've actually made a homemade one because this sander's so old that the original plates, nothing would stick to it anymore, so I've put on an extra bit of plywood which I've cut, which may have something to do with why it's overheating and slowing down, but I just can't find any parts for this, so I've had to make my own. So, that aside, I took this off, and there's a simple Allen key and a thing in the middle, nice and easy on this one. Hopefully it's as easy on yours. And here is the inside. If I can zoom in a bit for you there. There we go. So this here is the bit that this disc actually fits on. There's 3 little holes there, which match with these 3 sticky out bits. And the bolt goes in the hole. This bit should spin, and this bit was very hot. It's still quite hot now, so overheating is clearly the problem. This bit should spin, and it doesn't spin very well. And it is also very clogged up with dirt and dust. And this shouldn't be so stiff. So what I need to do is unclog that and get rid of some dust. So I'll blow off a bit of dust. And if you're going to do a really proper fix, you'd probably take this apart and sort the bearing out. I'll give it a little tap as well, just in case it's stuck, just with the handle of a screwdriver there. That's not helping, so it needs a bit of oil as well. So I'm just going to spray a bit of spray oil. You can see more dust coming out there, around in there. Unplug it from the mains before you do this, just in case. Spray a bit of that in, and then try and loosen off this. I may need to let it cool down a bit as well. Ooh, zoom out again. Yeah, that's still pretty stiff and still pretty hot. So I think letting it cool down with the oil in, it's getting looser now. That is starting to turn. But you should be able to sort of spin that and it's carry on spinning for it to be. That's too hot to hold on to. I'm going to use an Allen key in there to hold it. Yeah, that is getting a lot better, as you can see. A little bit of oil does wonders. I'm also going to let it fully cool down, like I said, but that's better than it was. Give it a little bit more, probably because it's cooled down as well. That's certainly getting better now. So that, I hope, might make your... Ooh, that's a lot better. Yeah, like I said, that I hope should save your orbital sander from the bin and give it a bit more life. And you might have to come back and fix it in the same way again in future. Anyway, this is like a fidget spinner, it's brilliant. I'll let you go and carry on spinning on my own. I'm back again. I've given it a little bit more oil. Look at that. That spins like a dream now. That's how it should be moving. And if you see how it was before, and I could hardly actually move it at all, probably the oil's cooled it down as well a bit. Ooh, spin, spin, spin. Anyway, bye.